There are plenty of connections between dental health and the health of the rest of your body. And joining me now on 3 on this Medical Monday with more on those connections is Dr. Cameron Roberts with Dental Health Associates. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so what are some of the key aspects of this oral body connection?
So it's important to realize that our mouth, when we talk about teeth, it's more than just having a healthy smile. It's also about having a healthy body. The mouth is kind of the entry point for most things into our body, and if we can keep that in better health, it can have additive effects for the rest of our body or detrimental effects for the rest of our body, depending on how things are going.
And what are some of the impacts that people can see from maybe poor or good oral health on the rest of their health?
Right. Yeah. So we'll kind of start with good oral hygiene. Maintaining good oral hygiene, such as regular brushing and flossing, is essential to help preventing dental issues, and it also helps prevent other systemic problems, primarily by reducing inflammation or infections. Gum health is a critical part of that. A lot of the issues that we run into come from inflammation in the gums. One of the things that's interesting, if you think about it, if you have something like periodontal disease or gingivitis and your gums bleed when you brush and you floss, it's like having an oozing wound roughly the size of your hand in your body. That's not a great thing. That adds to a lot of inflammation and can really be detrimental to your overall health. Also, maintaining a good oral biome, keeping kind of the right bacteria growing in your mouth rather than ones that are detrimental, and maintaining good oral health helps with good diet and nutrition.
All right, you mentioned a couple of the ways that people can maintain a healthy oral body connection, but are there any other ways folks at home can improve their oral health and in turn improve their systemic health?
Absolutely. One of the things you really want to look at is, again, trying to maintain your mouth in as good of health as you can. Part of that is definitely related to, one, primarily, good habits with brushing and flossing. Two is seeing your dentist on a regular basis. If you have something that feels like it's off, don't wait until it hurts. Come and see us. There's almost always something. And remember, your mouth is unique. It won't heal itself. So if there's something that feels like it's off, you got to come see us and see what's going on. What happens if we let it kind of ride? It tends to get worse. You have worse health effects, and it ends up being more expensive for you. So, early intervention is key.
So before we go, one last question here. Can you share an example of the connection between oral health and systemic health?
Absolutely. A great way to kind of demonstrate these connections is with diabetes. Individuals with diabetes typically have higher blood sugar levels. Those blood sugar levels make it easier to get infections and easier to maintain higher rates of inflammation in their body. Conversely, if you have more inflammation in your mouth with gingivitis or periodontitis, it actually makes it harder to get your blood sugar down. It's one of those things where it goes hand in hand. If we can resolve inflammation in your mouth, keep things healthy, it makes it easier statistically to keep your blood sugar down. Which makes it slightly easier to avoid infections. So it's one of those things when I have patients with diabetes, we kind of talk about, hey, for you, it's going to be absolutely critical we keep things as healthy as we can, because they can play off each other very well.
All right, hopefully some of these tips and this background helps folks maybe make that better connection between their oral health and systemic health. And thank you as always for your time today, Dr. Roberts.
Thank you.